Previously on The Cookie 3.
You brought cops to this dinosaur restaurant to secretly spike a peace punch bowl, and I'm working with a pterodactyl.
Yeah, that was the plot, yes.
Maybe Shadow could drink the juice to see if it's poisoned or not without anybody dying.
Your Shadow can actually do that. It doesn't take any damage or, like, disappear or anything. What it does is just, because you share senses, you can feel that your Shadow is just really fucking mad.
Oh.
At what? You have no idea. It's just angry. And Ray is like, well, that sounds like an aggression potion. Those are very, very hard to come by. Anastasia will kind of look at you and nod, like she's mulling something over. And then she makes eye contact with Madeline. Oh boy. And Madeline winks and then leaves.
Oh dear. I don't know what that means.
That's scary.
These two burly cop guys in their bro tanks and their shorts and their sandals, even though it is cold outside.
Classic.
Goes, there a problem here?
Is that a threat?
It's whatever you want it to be, babe.
Oh my gosh.
Babe? Whoever.
I'm waiting for them to throw the first punch. I'm a diplomat.
Perfect. He's just gonna deck ya.
Yeah.
Take 6 points of my damage.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But I do need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh, 18.
I got 18 too.
Oh, shit. All right.
Roll off?
Yeah, do a roll off to see which one of you goes first.
Oh, okay. 8, so
5.
probably you.
Oh,
okay.
After you.
Thank you.
All right, and then anybody get a 15 or under?
I got 15.
I got 5.
You got a 5? Okay.
Yep. Get the bad ones out now, I guess.
Yeet.
Get punched in the face and get to go last.
You rolled really well during the crossover
Yeah.
episode, though. This might just be...
This is my comeuppance.
I got stabbed in the crossover episode.
We basically just went, you're not guilty? Okay.
All right. We're not cops.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Redistribution of wealth? Yeah, that actually makes total sense. Go for it, buddy.
Okay, what happens is that the Brockleberries actually rolled the top in the order.
Nice.
So
you get to go first.
The second I get to go
Yeah.
first. The second Irish goes down, Anastasia whips out her rapier, which she just had, I guess.
Hell
like
yeah.
what?
Hell yeah.
And furthermore, Odo suddenly comes flailing through a window. Remember her hawk?
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Odo? Her hawk has been around. It just was really bored in the meeting, so it left. It's not like Chitters, which needs to be with a human at any and all times, trying to soak up their body warmth. Odo likes to go huff and be alone. But Odo sensed something was going down. So Odo screams through the window and will start latching onto an Angulanite. Just like any of them.
Nice.
At the same time, Chitters, who, as I said, will just cling to any human warmth, just clings a little bit tighter to Sarah, because Sarah's going in. Sarah's wheelchair is tricked out with many, many weapons. She will, to start with, she and Anastasia are attacking the same Angulanite, the one that attacked Aerith, and she will zoom her wheelchair forward. It has little, like, jet propellers in the back. It goes very fast and hits very, very hard.
Awesome.
So the Brockleberries are in. Ray, the gavel that she was using earlier, actually extends to be like a hammer gavel. Incredible. Ari knows the reference I just made.
Yeah.
She's gonna scream.
The second you said somebody had a gavel, I was like,
Yeah.
this is happening.
It was always the hammer gavel. It was just destined for this.
It's a really good gavel.
It's a great gavel.
I'm getting like Amy from Sonic vibes.
That's true. Amy does have a wonderful, wonderful
Giant.
hammer. I really like hammer weapons. I don't know why none of my characters ever had hammer weapons. So Ray is tackling somebody off screen because the other Angulan Knights, like, everybody responded more or less at once. And there's just like a fight now. in the center of this peace summit. And then after the Brackleberries, Alex is up first.
So what's the, like, layout of...
So you are on stage. There are 2 Brackleberry boys. Brackleberry boys. There are 2
Brackle boys.
Angulin knights next to the Brackleberries and Aerith and Ig. And then everyone else is kind of more or less spread out, but because a fight is like instantaneously breaking out, hackles are raised, everybody's moving, you can go anywhere in the room and there will be like an Angulin knight to fight. I'm going to say there are more than 5 of them, but for the sake of combat, I'm going to say there are 5 to take down.
There's other people who are fighting the other guys.
The orbs and our Malu are just like hiding. Like they run over. The only people engaged in combat are the Brackleberries and the knights.
Which one's the one that had like something sketchy on his pocket? Because like, we still don't know what that is, right? What they have.
He is the one by the Brackleberries.
Okay.
That is not being attacked by Sarah and Anastasia. He is the one who did not deck Aerith.
Okay.
The other one, for some reason, stepped forward and decked Aerith.
Oh, the other one just did it. Okay. Okay, so...
Because they're all garbage, is the thing.
Yeah. Well, I think Alex would go towards the one that punched Aerith and be like, you know I just said that words are usually better than actual fights, but if one starts the fighting, the other person definitely has to reciprocate and then try and go and punch that guy too.
Yes.
If possible. But I don't know how far away I'm at, because I'm at the stage, so I don't know.
You can move over there and do this.
Okay.
There's no, you don't have to do an action or anything like that. You can just go.
Then I run to punch.
If you'd like, you can do a flip off the stage. It's pretty close.
Ooh.
Oh, I wanna jump and try and land on top. Well, how close can I try and land on top of him? I'm trained in jumping.
I will absolutely allow this. You're trained in jumping?
Yes.
Holy shit!
I'm trained, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to spend 3 levels of effort because I'm feeling
Oh boy.
I want this to happen. So I rolled a 4, so
You spent 3 levels of effort though, so that will work.
nice.
So Alex just gloriously leaps off of this stage and lands so the way that you land is your feet go straight into the guy's back and he is now under your foot. He's prone.
Oh, nice.
He's on his stomach under your foot and you're standing on his back like a badass.
Nice.
And then next in the order is Hannelore.
Perfect. I'm going to hit him with my wrench, and I'm going to use 2 might to lunge.
Okay, and are you going for one of the 2 that's by Aerith and Ig and Co. and now Alex?
Yeah. I was getting in the face of one of them specifically.
Oh, that's right. Okay, you want to get in that one's face.
Yeah, I want to clean this clock. Can I use effort to just make it regular?
Yep.
Okay, off I go. 11.
11 will hit.
Woohoo!
So you take your wrench, and that will do an additional 4 points of damage, you said,
Yeah.
because you're using...
It's 8 altogether. Yeah.
So there's a lot going on, and this knight was looking around for the next person to punch, and what he found was a wrench. Just coming out of nowhere, and it makes a
Wrench
very...
to meet you.
It makes
Sorry.
a very satisfying clang sound when it connects with his body.
Yeah, he does the oh.
It's very, very wonderful. He's not prone or anything, but you got a good hit on it.
Good.
Right. And then after Hannelore is Ig.
Ig, had, despite their deep distress at the situation, when Alex took the flying leap, she just started applauding. She was so, just starry-eyed, so excited by this move.
Performer knows when another performer.
But then the situation hits them again, and Ig, only half on purpose, will activate their Shroud of Flame.
They're just so excited that the flames happen.
Well,
They get to beat him up now.
they were excited about Alex, but then they were distressed about Aerith.
Okay, that's reasonable.
And there was just a lot of emotion, and it just kind of happened.
They say that Alex bowed on top of the guy, but then she stopped mid-bow when she just saw a sort of flame just emerge.
Okay, so you're just on fire now, and I'm gonna say there was a knight just close enough to your Shadow Flame, but like behind you, that was like going to attack you, but you cut him off because suddenly you're on fire, and he's very, very surprised. That being said, there was the Angulin Knights are up next. So the one who just attacked Ig, or not attacked, but like got up there, is still trying to get to you. It's gonna be an easier roll, but I need a flat d20, just as like a speed defense.
So,
Tell me about your woes.
I'll tell you about my natural one.
Ooh,
Oh no.
I felt that.
And I'll tell you about how concerned I am for my squishy baby.
Oh.
Remember how we were laughing about how I'd only put one more point in might when I leveled up? Yeah, I'm kind of regretting that.
It was an easy roll to dodge because you caught the Angulin Knight off guard. So you've got that going for you. It could be worse, because what happens is that you just catch him off guard and he just falls on top of you. Like, you are now
So I'm not on fire
underneath
anymore.
a man who is like double your size. No, it's like a stop, drop, and roll effect. He's dampened the flames with his body and his bro tank.
Is it singed?
You're
But
squishing
you,
me and you're
however-
so stinky. You smell like cologne.
Might be able to ignite it.
His cologne is called bacone. It's like bacon,
Oh my god.
but it's also cologne. It's like
That's so
BAC.
gross.
OGNE, I know.
Because
it's
liking
gross.
bacon is one of their personality traits.
Exactly. That is one of their personality traits.
Crap, that's one of my
Wow.
personality traits too.
Yeah, but it's not your entire identity. It's not like one of three. God.
Bro tanks, bacon.
I made myself angry.
Please brutality.
So, Ig, take 4 points of my damage. It would be worse. But you're being crushed by a man who is significantly larger than you. So it's just a lot. And then, Alix, the one underneath you, is trying to get up and, like, buck you off.
Yeah. So what should I roll up?
Like a speed defense.
I rolled a 2.
I'm sorry.
We got the good rolls tonight.
I know. I'm not rolling my usual good dice. I'm rolling another one.
God. So he works out because, of course he does. And he will, like, move his shoulder back in a way that throws Alix off balance. And you stumble backwards. And you are now prone because you stumbled and you fell down a little bit.
Okay.
You don't take any damage because he just knocked you off. It's just going to be
Okay.
easier for him to hit next time, and you're in kind of a weird position.
Yeah.
The one that Hannelore just decked is just going to try to deck Hannelore again.
Good luck.
His fist.
I'm trained without armor. I don't know what that does for me, but I got it.
In speed defense?
Yeah.
Are you still wearing the mustache?
I put it back on right before I came out from behind a pterodactyl.
Okay, you just prepared.
Yes.
You thought these men will respect me more if I have a mustache.
How many mustaches do you have?
No, I was just in my war face. Okay, I'm rolling to avoid them. 18!
18. Okay, yeah, you definitely dodge that, his punch. And then there is another one coming at Aerith, who is also on the ground because you are decked.
Yeah. Okay.
He's just trying to kick you or something. I don't really know.
I'm gonna eat their skull.
He can suck it because I rolled a 4.
Oh.
Guys, we're doing great.
What's your might at? I'm gonna kill. I'm
at
gonna end up
12.
murdering you. Okay, you're doing
I'm okay.
You're solidly in the middle for now.
You took a third of my health with the first punch, so.
I sure did.
Yeah.
This is a kick. It's gonna do the same amount. It's gonna do another 6.
Okay, one more hit and I'm down. Cool. Or-
No, you'll just be impaired.
So, I got decked again.
So you got kicked
Yep.
this time. They fight really dirty. Like they're just
Yeah, they're like breaking.
Are we surprised though?
the worst, you know? They're just really brutal. But Aerith, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
So, whoever's not being handled, well, really what she's gonna do, her shadow's enraged. She's just.
I was about to point out your shadow's still around and is like just fucking furious at the world.
Oh yeah, it's ready to fight, so she's just gonna unleash it on whoever's closest to it, and if she can, she would like to reach that person as well to do a coordinated effort attack.
Okay, so we'll say you're going after the one that just kicked you.
Yeah, cool.
That's probably the one that is most reachable for you and your shadow. So make me a roll.
Got it. I'll just do a normal roll because I don't.
And that'll cost you 3 int, but that's fine.
I rolled a 7. Goodbye, my 3 int. You were wasted.
So the shadow does come at the man from off screen, but then just whooshes past him. Like the
gosh.
shadow is just so mad it can't focus on where to hit. It's just its judgment is not sound right now. A 7 just barely doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Nothing. Eric's still there.
Can't do anything,
nothing happens on that front.
The famed Brackleberry Brigade.
We good at fight sometimes.
The dinosaurs start playing tub thumping.
TJ blazes, who isn't really helping. He doesn't have any combat experience. He has queued up the dinosaur band to play something suitably dramatic.
Dino tub thumping. I get knocked dinosaur, but I get up again. All right, you get it.
And we're back at the top of the order with the Brackleberries,
Who are carrying us.
who are currently doing very, very well. They will actually just continue doing what they're doing. Let's see if they... Okay, so they're doing okay, but they don't take any Anguilla Knights down. They're just fending them off for now. Anastasia's got her rapier. Odo likes to go for the eyes. So that's what he's doing.
God.
It's a scary hawk.
Chitters is still clinging to Sarah and just making, like, not very helpful little screeching bat noises.
But a little helpful.
Sarah somehow found a pipe. Like, who knows where she got it, but she
From
just has
Hannelor's
a pipe
pocket.
that she's hitting. She probably took it from all of the stuff Hannelor dumped on the ground and is just banging people with it. So they're doing fine, and we are back to Alex.
I was gonna point out that I realized that I had a thing called unmovable where it just says I avoid being knocked down, pushed back, or move against your will as long as you're upright and able to take action. But I just didn't realize that I had that, and I could have maybe used it as a defense mechanism.
You just, like, Mjolnir yourself onto this dude's back.
I can work with retconning something if you'd like.
No, because it's also kind of fun. But anyways, so is the guy on top of me right now? Is it like the opposite situation?
He's not standing on top of you, but he's facing you. So, like, he's standing above you, but he's not pinning you down or anything.
Can I try to shove a paper airplane into his eye? Like,
please try to shove a paper airplane in his eye. I fucking love it.
Okay. I rolled a 3 because I keep rolling bad.
Oh my gosh.
Man,
Burn the dice.
you guys are being trounced. The paper airplane flies off, does not hit him in the face. It sails off to you don't know where.
Oh no. Okay.
And it's just in the air now.
That's gonna come back.
Yeah.
Shh. Hannelore, you're up.
I'm not going to mess with perfection. I'm going to hit him with a wrench again. The guy who I was fighting before.
All right.
You're just
Make a roll.
beating this man to death with a wrench.
Absolutely.
It's hilarious. I fucking love it.
You're the only one who's
Natural 20.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
You're
okay.
the Ari of this.
Just fully, like, I just widen my stance and just brain this man.
Like, when he went to punch you and missed, he went past you a little bit. And when he went past you, you
Swing
just
down his
whacked him in the
back.
back of his head with your wrench. Like, you squarely, he's down. You've got one of the Anguilla Knights down.
I think I'm just going to, like, as a free action, turn to the rest of the Anguilla Knights and just scream my glorious scream, my glorious yawp.
Battle cry.
What is it? Yeah.
Your yop.
Yeah.
As you do that, all 3 of the animatronic dinosaurs join you somehow. Like the timing was just right.
Oh, that's great.
TJ was still messing with them, and they all go like,
Hell yeah.
dinosaur noises.
Dinosaur sounds.
There are now only like 4 for all intents and purposes you have to beat. Ig, you're up.
Get him, Ig.
I will give you 10 seconds starting now to get off me before I start on fire. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Will you make me a D20? I'm not gonna tell you what it's
Gosh,
for.
I kind of want him to get up. Yeah. He's just gonna be like, whoa, no.
9. Was that an intimidation?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We were on 2. He has 2 seconds to figure it out.
Okay, so he, the thing is that because Ig is under him, the threat came more like
Zazu.
So he's like Zazu. So he spends a lot of time trying to figure out what is about to happen. And I'm guessing what is about to happen is that you're about to light yourself on fire again.
I think I'll just reactivate my Shroud of Flame.
Okay. You are very allowed to do that. And that's an automatic, right? You don't really have to roll. You just...
Yeah, it's just an enabler, I think.
Are you gonna burn his tank?
It does burn his tank, yes.
Yeah, it's
because he is on top of you. I'm not even gonna make you do another roll to, like, attack because he didn't hear you to get up.
He put himself in this place.
I will say Ig tries to exert as much control as possible over their Shroud of Flame to heat up, like, slightly slower than normal, because usually
That's
it's just like a whoosh. But, like, I don't want to, you know, burn this man alive.
That's very considerate of you. At the first feeling of pain, you know, the pain receptors take over, and he pops back up, and you did
all of the damage.
2 points of damage to any attackers.
Okay, so that will do 2 points of damage, and he is off of you. You are no longer crushed under the weight of a living human man.
You're really stinky!
He doesn't respond to that because he's screaming and shaking out his cool bro tank. He doesn't want to lose it.
He doesn't. This is all I have.
This is my identity.
And you deserved your tank top being burnt, so there.
Who am I without this?
She feels a little bit bad.
That's fair. It is now the Angulan Knight's turn. So that one, enraged by the Grottank, is actually just gonna kick you because you're still on the ground. He's gonna kick you like the other one did to Aerith. So roll me a speed defense.
A 15!
A 15!
Hey.
Yay! So you dodge. You just, like, do a little roll away from him as he goes to kick you. Make me one other roll, but I'm not gonna tell you what it's for.
Secrets.
Am I gonna hit by Alex and Paper?
Don't worry.
Oh, this is 6.
Because you rolled away from when he tried to kick you, the carpet underneath you and directly surrounding you is also now on fire.
Awesome.
Before we go to the next person, can Iggy yell something?
Yeah.
Someone should put this out!
Eventually.
Another Angulan Knight, the one standing above Alex who was not hit by the paper airplane, is gonna try to
They're kicking?
They really like to kick people. This one is also... Alex, you were on the ground, right? You were sitting down?
Yeah.
Or did you stand back up? No, you probably stood back up your turn to throw your paper airplane. Or did you throw it from the ground?
Well, I mean, I was imagining it trying to shoot it like if he was with his face, Alex like this, she was like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like she did it from a not a vertical position, but a horizontal position.
From the ground.
Yeah, I mean, if that works better, she would have done it. Maybe I can retroactively use my unmovable skill and just go back up, but not in the...
I think you're still on the ground. Is that okay? I'm gonna...
Yeah.
He's gonna kick. Why mess with a perfect thing? He's gonna just kick you. So roll for defense.
Okay. Just a 1.
Oh, gosh!
What is wrong with all of us?
I thought we were turning it around.
Holy shit!
And then you rolled it.
I didn't expect like all of your rolls to be so under.
I know. Alex doesn't roll well. Like I roll well only with certain characters. It's not me.
God, only with Misha Jarvis.
Only with
And then
Misha.
several other characters.
I haven't rolled well with Alex. This is like a thing.
Alright.
Alex especially is like cool, you know? Like Alex is like smooth.
I know, right? She's supposed to be.
Alex takes 6 points of fire damage.
Okay, that's fine. I'm still standing, but barely because I spent so much effort.
Alright. Kelly's please smile. It's 2 of them. Another one is going after Aerith, but this one's a punch. We'll mix it up a little bit. This is one coming in out of
They have
nowhere.
like a roll of nickels.
It's just like, I'm gonna punch.
Yep.
Yeah. Knuckle sandwich.
Let's see what terrible number I get this time. It's an 8!
An 8!
Yeah. I'm just climbing the
Okay.
ladder.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take 6 more points of my damage.
I'm using my damage transference to move one of those points to my shadow.
That's a good move.
Yeah, I'm still at 0 might, but
Can you do more than one for
it
that?
says
damage transfer?
1, I think.
Oh yeah, you can transfer 1. Okay.
And if I had thought of it sooner, I would have done more. But I also might not have my shadow
Right.
around. I have no idea what
Yeah, your shadow's still just like in the background.
Waving its fists.
Not hitting anything
Yeah.
for now, but flailing at lots of things. But otherwise, somebody just, like, body checks you from off screen. And Arif's just been knocked around real bad. Like, from the get-go.
That's great.
From the very start of this campaign. Not campaign, this combat.
I will have my revenge.
One of the other Angulan Knights, the last one, is actually going after Hannelore because Hannelore just brained a man.
Bring it on.
Somebody needs to stop her. She's unstoppable.
Am I rolling things?
Yes, roll a defense. Speed defense.
There it is.
I'm trained in it. Can I use effort too?
Did you already
I rolled a 4.
He takes you by surprise. Takes 6 points of might damage. He
Nothing.
also body checks you from off screen.
A pittance. A pittance. You will regret what you have done this day.
And that turn is Arif.
Yeah, so she's just gonna kind of like get a little frustrated. Maybe it's the shadow, frustration potion affecting her as well. And she's like, focus, Arif.
Oh, yeah.
And try the coordinated effort again with her shadow on whoever's closest and possibly looking the weakest.
Okay, it's the one who just attacked you.
Yeah, so let's go for a 9.
That's one more than us.
With the coordinated effort.
Let her have it. She needs a win.
And there goes another 3.
Hallie's not gonna let you have
No,
it.
I mean,
You just barely miss. You are now more like your shadow was over here and the guy was between you and the shadow because the shadow went past him last time. You also go past him and now you are closer to where your shadow is, getting approximately equal to the levels of your shadow's range because this isn't going well.
I am better than this.
Arif is just doing the same gestures. It's like Hallie with her things when she's alone.
How I break all of them mercilessly.
Flinging them against doors and cement blocks.
Why don't you work
It's
right?
frightening to be in Hallie's presence.
We're back to the top of the round of combat, but there's actually a new competitor has appeared. And that competitor is fire, because the fire is now catching onto the building. So I need
The fire has a turn.
Fire Nation.
all of you to roll like a resist fire thing. It's a d20, but that's what we're flavoring the roll is.
I told you to put it out.
I got a 17.
Nice!
15.
I should use another die, but I rolled a 2, so that was my...
I rolled a 14.
Damn it! Okay, everybody's fine except for Alix.
Oh no!
You have so many pieces of loose paper in your pockets.
Oh no!
That was what I was gonna realize. Paper, like, just starts sizzling in your pocket.
Oh, yikes.
Ah, no, not my paper!
It's like weirdly flammable.
What do you mean weirdly? It's paper.
That's weird how paper does that.
Well, like, because it's sci-fi. No, I mean, like,
In the future, no paper is flammable.
if she's got paper sticking out of her pocket, it's,
If it's too hot, it'll catch fire. It doesn't even need flame.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Ig has started tearing up
Good job, Ig.
and is like, I'm so sorry, Alex. I told somebody to put it out. Now I can't put myself out because I'm really upset.
Alex is screaming like,
Stay on fire and fight, Omeg.
Crying tears of flame.
The Brackleberries are at the top of the turn order, and luckily for you, Ray considers the fire a priority. So she, with her
Thank you,
cool
Ray.
hammer gavel, she is going to swing it and hit the fire extinguisher to, like, release the fire extinguishing properties that are within. Because this is Numenera, and that's how fire extinguishers work now, is what I'm saying.
It's a good thing that TJ, he spent the extra money for the good fire extinguishing system.
Yeah, he takes safety very seriously. You know, adventurous cooking has to have safety regulations. That's how TJ Blazes rolls. So now there's something helping keep the fire at bay. So the Brackleberries are doing pretty much what they were doing before. They will knock another one down to half health. Let me that. Ray to the fire extinguisher. Anastasia's killing it with her rapier. She's doing like sick flips from off of tables, Princess Bride style. Like she's just got some real swashbuckling panache.
Heck yeah.
I feel like Anastasia's wanted to do this for a really long time.
She has been wanting to let loose like this and just murder someone for a really long time. She's very stressed in general, but also the Angulan Knights are garbage and she hates them. Sarah's loving seeing this side of Anastasia, and she's like cheering her on from the corner, like, yeah! Well, she picks up heavy things and just throws them at people. Like she's abandoned the pipe by now and is just picking up
Just
chairs.
causing havoc.
Just causing more havoc.
Chaos and destruction.
Picking up chairs?
She is picking up chairs and using them as weapons. Isn't that cute?
This is all I needed. It's the closure I needed, Hallie.
Alex, you're up.
Except she's not because, well, so is it, did the fire extinguisher extinguish the fire? Because if not, she's just gonna drop and roll.
It's not, it's working on it. The fire and the fire extinguisher are currently happening simultaneously, and it is a battle of wills to see which one will win.
Okay, I'm gonna say that she's gonna do the rolling thing, where she just goes on the floor and rolls, but
Stop, drop, and roll.
Is gonna try and do it so that it also, like, she can do it in the direction of one of the Golden Knights, so that at least
Like
she can
tabletop
bump
him?
into him while she's on fire.
I love that. Yeah, do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not spending any effort because, unlike Tom, I don't spend all of my pools.
It's a good move.
Unlike
Tom's.
But I rolled another one.
Oh, man.
Hallie didn't plan for us to be rolling this
I only roll when
repeatedly.
Hallie's jamming, apparently, because
That does seem to be the way of
This
it.
is ruined.
I would be lying if I said that I didn't take a small measure of glee from that, but I do.
I know.
We all know.
Every time you GM, I roll the worst.
It's the way the universe works. So the way this happens is that Alex, you stop, drop, and roll. You're on the ground, you're gonna do your roll, but you go the wrong way. You don't go towards the Golden Knight, you just roll off screen into the distance. And we'll see where you end up.
Oh!
Perfect. I'm just going. There she goes.
Hannelore, you're up. You are engaged with another Golden Knight who came to attack you last turn.
What a mistake. Okay.
You are free to attack whoever you want because it is your turn.
Yes.
That's just who is in your face right
That's
now.
who I want to attack. Are you going to roll high? No. Well, it's just a little old 2 and swing my wrench and miss. Is that what you want to hear?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly
Well, it's what
I wanna hear.
happened. Next person.
Next person is Ig.
Pray for me. Your prayers didn't work, or you didn't pray, because I got an 8.
You got an 8, and what were you trying to do?
I realized that I wasn't being attacked, but I had rolled, but I wasn't rolling for anything. I was rolling like...
This is like your turn where you get to decide what you do.
Right. She didn't plan anything.
Yeah, I know, and I didn't plan anything. I was just...
You don't have to accept that, I feel like.
I will let you do another roll with an actual goal in mind if you
Okay,
want.
yes, because I...
Yeah.
Just get the bad rolls
I
out.
rolled like I was being attacked rather than like it was my turn to attack.
Because of how Hallie is making us feel.
Constantly.
Making me feel attacked.
And we are.
No, Aegis has been getting progressively more upset.
That's reasonable.
Because this isn't like the fun fight that they had, with... This isn't a food fight. This isn't a fight with roller derby pirates. This is a fight at an important event with some very rude, gross dude bros. And so Ig is, again, not 100% on purpose going to activate more things.
Which thing is she activating?
The fire tendrils.
It's the last Cookie Crew! Thank you for listening to my weird little side series. And a huge thank you to Cassidy and Olivia for playing in my weird little side series. I am so glad I got to incorporate them into this world. If you are listening and you are a fan of the main Quest Friends plot, we have an update for you on that front. The main episodes will come back on August 2nd. Also, we'll be live streaming a listen-along like we did for Shock's Memory for the final episode, and we will have a Q&A immediately afterwards. We are still deciding on a specific date and time, so please check our Twitter at quest_friends and our Tumblr, questfriendspodcast.tumblr.com, for those announcements. If you would like to submit a question, you can reach out to us via the Twitter, Tumblr, or the contact page on our website, questfriendspodcast.com. Or you can fill out the handy audience survey that is posted in the link below. Although we weren't able to release the results of the last audience survey we did, it was really, really helpful. So thank you all who completed it, and a preemptive thank you to all who will complete this one. Without further ado, I direct you to the last chunk of the Cookie 3. All right, you get to make an attack roll for each of the 3 tendrils.
Yeah.
Yo.
So roll me 3 attack rolls, please.
Where can I get some fire tendrils?
Shoot.
Dropping things 1 sec. Wow. I rolled a 17 for the first one.
There you go.
Nice.
A 4 for the second one.
That one didn't count.
A 20.
Okay,
There we go.
your tendrils are very, very accurate. And
Hell yeah.
But every time they hit anything, Ig is gonna apologize. They're having a rough time.
You're doing great. Hannelore will give them support after this is over.
No, people are being mean. Ig is just really gonna want the bugs after this.
one of your tendrils hits the angle of night that was at, and that the angle of night's done. Like, he's on the ground. So you got rid of one with one of these random tendrils of fire that just went out to attack
Awesome.
any knight that was nearby, leaving 3 left. One of these you hit, and now he is at half health, and then one is at a quarter health.
Good.
So you had some very good hits, and the Angula Knights are hurting now, like more than they were before.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry if you get burned. I think I might have some salve somewhere. I'm really sorry.
Aloe.
No, Jello.
It's red. It's bright red, but still soothing.
Okay, so you made some good attack rolls, and then we are back to the knights. Actually, Ig, roll me one more die.
10.
10. Okay. Somehow, more fire doesn't happen. The because of your fire tendrils going out. It is the same level of fire as before. That being said, it is a level of fire, and the fire seems to be overpowering the fire extinguisher.
Oh boy.
A little bit. And it is at this point that you hear like a whistle from outside.
Oh no. Pterodactyl. Get out of the
And
way.
actually, what happens is that something crashes through the wall. And that is a pirate ship on wheels.
What?
And on the deck of the pirate ship with wheels are 3 people. One of them has a pink pixie cut. Another one has a brown side pony. And the third one, who is standing in the middle, has a blonde ponytail with eye makeup that's like raccoon eye makeup. There is also a 4th person standing on the deck, leaning coolly against the railing, and that 4th person is Madeline Jeffrey James, of course.
I'm not prepared for this.
Oh.
Ig is gonna throw up their arms and say, "Friends!"
They will actually wave to you. They seem to bear no ill will towards you. Like, they're fine. They're standing on the deck of the ship.
We were totally in the right.
There was Madeline.
That makes sense.
I mean, also, to be fair, the only one who actually did anything super problematic was Ig.
That's true. And they're fixing that right now because their pirate ship on wheels, like a duck boat, has, they'll, like, produce all these cannons, and then the cannons will shoot
That's
water
amazing.
at all the
Awesome.
flames. So they're gonna put out the fire.
I'm so glad we got closure on their arc.
And the pink one, Poppy, will lean forward and go, "Hey, TJ!" And he will poke out from behind the dinosaur he was working on. And he'll be like, "Ah, you're back! You're back! Are you so... Girls, how was your vacation?" And they'll go, "Oh, it was great, but we're ready to be back." And when they descend from their ship, they're all wearing like
Diner outfits.
roller skate waitresses. Yeah, you know how like really cool restaurants have like independents have like rollerblader
Oh, yes.
waitresses. That's what they are. They work here. They just were on vacation.
Oh my gosh.
Vacation harassing us? Thievery?
No, that was forever ago.
Oh, sorry. Never
They
mind.
could be newly hired.
Forever
no.
ago, like a month ago.
They were on their way back, and as they go down, Madeline will lean over and just like shake her head at the room and go, I knew I never should have left, but that was the only way we could get these guys. And then as Susan passes behind her, they'll do like a high five. Madeline doesn't look behind her because she's too cool for that. And she'll be like, we're friends now. We've put our differences behind us.
Precious.
Do they play roller derby together?
They sure
They're
do.
back at it?
Yeah, they play roller derby together.
They're roller derby rivals to Madeline, Ari.
No, I know. I did listen to your episode. I know, but Alex is on fire.
Well, not anymore.
That's why she's not saying anything.
See, one of them is going to come help you. And Madeline is also going to come help you. She's going to notice you're fucking on fire and like grab an old style fire extinguisher and just aim it directly at your face.
Can I say that, like, if she sees Madeline is there, she's going to try and, like, roll away.
I don't need your help.
Just roll back the other direction because you rolled the wrong way the first time. Stop rolling! I can't hit you that way.
Just pretend you're not seeing anything, okay? This is just part of my plan.
She'll make a really frustrated noise and then turn to like the rest of the room at large and then go, so it went about as I expected, huh? And Anastasia will like twiddle her thumbs a little bit and be like, it would seem that way, Madeline. And in the background, the other side effect of this pirate ship just hitting the restaurant, breaking a wall, which TJ Blazes doesn't seem concerned about. This seems to happen often.
It wasn't load bearing.
It wasn't load bearing, so it's fine. The other side effect of that was that the explosion just like knocked out the other Angulan Knights. It wasn't like a big bomb explosion, just like they hit the wall and they took care of the Angulan Knights. You're no longer dying, is what I'm saying. I saved PB&J in case you needed help. And in case combat was dragging.
That was perfect.
They were just idling in the parking lot, waiting to see flames start to come out the windows. Okay, we should probably go.
Now it's time. Now is prime entrance.
Heck yeah.
All right, so again, the only people with actual police power here were the Angulan Knights, and to be fair, they only have police power like within
their jurisdiction,
their sovereign nation, of the Angulan Knights. Not that would have mattered because they would have abused it anyway. But you're not going to hog tie because that would just be perhaps a bit much.
Fine.
However,
I start to hog tie one of them. I just have like his ankles and his feet. And Anastasia stops
gives
me.
you a look.
Hannelore.
Oh, sorry. I guess I misread the situation.
And people will like drag them into some other room for like, I don't know, medical attention or whatever. And then Ray has been talking with Armalu and the orb people from Key. And they both seem very huffy. And Ray's going, do you see now how sinister forces at work were hoping for an outcome that we only narrowly avoided? We did narrowly avoid it, correct? It's clearly a power play. And Armalu will huff a little bit and go, I suppose there's no good reason to go to war. And Ray just like almost throws up her hands. Ray is a very composed person, but she's just like this is the outcome that they wanted. Like, no, we're not going to declare war, but they still clearly hate each other. They don't like each other at all. So she will look at Anastasia and then look at all of you and say like, thank you for being here. I am sorry that you were not able to attend as official representatives of Anquan. As I understand, my niece places a great deal of faith in you, and now I understand why.
It's still on fire.
Yes, Ayla's still on fire as well, or at least
Madeline has been alternating the fire extinguisher between Alex and Ig.
Blood's all over my apron.
And Poppy and Jean-Quil and Susan are doing some damage control as well in the background. Like, they know this restaurant really well.
MVPBJs.
Because they work here, and they're really happy. And VPBJs.
They're really loyal employees. It's actually really nice.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy for them. It's great.
And they're clearly like buddy with TJ Blazes. They're like catching up. And they're like, what the fuck happened here?
Definitely the
TPB and JJ.
They have that emblazoned somewhere in like a little certificate hanging up. Like, you know how sometimes restaurants will frame like, we were voted #1 restaurant in this county, that kind of stuff. But it's just like TPB and J and like different combinations of their names because they're trying to find the right one. But they figured we'll just also hang up all the failures as testaments to our friendship.
That's inspirational, honestly. Chef TJ, my admiration for you grows by the hour.
I'm so fucking glad.
Will extinguish themselves, assuming we're out of combat. If we're not out of okay.
You're out of combat. You're out of combat,
Yes.
and anybody is welcome to talk to anybody they want.
As the dudes are going by, like they're getting medical attention, can we just freaking search their pockets as they're going?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, you are free to loot. Anastasia won't stop you from looting. She doesn't care.
I'm not trying to steal. I'm just trying to be like, okay, yeah, see, here they have
Proof
it.
of the vial,
They had
yeah.
the poison.
Yes, you confirm that it is the vial
Ha-ha!
of the aggravation potion, and Ray will also confirm.
The contents.
Yeah, she'll say, aggravation potion is a very dangerous substance, and she'll look in the corner where Arif's shadow is still just like,
Just like
background,
rolling on the floor.
trying
and-
to fight a plant, and then look back to everyone else and say, I didn't trust the Angulanites from the get-go, but they were involved, so it seemed to make the most sense to ask them to attend. I didn't think they would antagonize everything so. And Sarah's like, fuck. I told ya, Mom. I told ya. And Shitters is like, in agreement.
So cute.
Is there any sort of wrap-up people want to do before I
I guess I'm just gonna put the pterodactyl back.
You're gonna like awkwardly go get the wing.
Yeah, I'm just
And
gonna
start
like
fixing it.
start repairing the pterodactyl.
Ig is like pressing her sooty, sweaty hands on their friends' faces, like, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm so sorry I set you on fire.
Oh dear.
And just like
It's okay. It's not your fault.
grabby, clingy.
Ig may need some therapy.
You know, Ig, I thought it was awesome what you did today. I know that your powers are mighty and terrifying, but
What about the part where I set Alex on fire?
practice makes perfect, man.
It's part of the plan, obviously. That's all what I tried to do.
It was part of the plan?
Yeah, I used your fire to set myself on fire as a distraction, clearly. She was
To
saying that.
signal
She looks at the
PB
map.
and J, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yes, that was the signal, wasn't it?
I was the signal.
that's so smart. It's so good to see you too, Madeline. I missed you while you were gone.
Hey, Ig, I missed you too. You gotta come visit New Monerica one of these days.
Oh, do you really like that place?
Last time I was there, I got stabbed. And so I was kind of thinking I didn't want to go back.
Stabbed?
That's fair.
It's a long story.
Yeah, it turns out democracy's pretty rad.
Actually, yeah, speaking of that, I was thinking, you know, with this whole peace summit and seeing all these leaders and everything, maybe there shouldn't be leaders.
What?
Yeah, I think that I've been learning a lot about this thing called anarchy.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that maybe, like, democracy is one thing, but we could just go full on anarchy.
Yeah.
And that would probably be better and more peaceful than this.
I'm gonna have the dinosaurs saying, "Dinosaur, what is it good for?"
How is Arif holding up? Anastasia's gonna check on Arif, by the way, because
She's barely there.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
I mean, like, the Knights are getting Arif's also getting medical attention. I didn't specify that. Nobody's ignoring Arif.
Yeah, no, I know. But her pride is a little, as great as it is that she figured everything out, she also got her butt handed to her, so she's just trying to hide in a corner and wait for it to pass over.
I feel like Alex was probably the first person that Ig launched themselves at because she actively set her on fire, but Arif was the next one.
Arif will try not to make a big deal about it. But she definitely
Making a
appreciates
big deal out of
Yeah,
it.
she appreciates it.
Madeline will come and, like, throw her arm around your shoulder, Arif. Probably a little bit rougher than she should, considering your condition, and go like, you're such a badass. You're such a badass.
Yeah, thank you. I try. I do better than other times, though.
We've all got those days. We've all got those days. You did good. You did good. All right, so as you're all, like, joking around with each other and digesting from what just happened, I'd make you roll a perception check, but it's hard to miss gold sparkles appearing in the air next to Sarah. The sparkles kind of start near the
Is she
floor,
evolving?
and they take the shape of a glass staff. but also a person standing behind the glass staff. And when the sparkles have dissipated, there is a man standing there, wearing an outfit that could best be described as dusty cowboy with a dash of motorcycle edge. And he turns around and goes, Sarah, you know how you gave me this for emergencies? One of those is happening, and we could really use your help. And then after he says that, a paper airplane comes in from out of nowhere, hits him at the head, and he turns and looks at all of you and goes, oh, hi, I'm Hopperscotch.
Oh, shoot.
And I have to cut it there. I'm so sorry, but the reason I have to cut it there is because that is where the next Cookie Crew is going to pick up. Except the next Cookie Crew is going to be GM by Kyle.
This is like the Avengers!
Because I'm going to be playing Hopper.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, we all have to make a dinosaur sound so they can have the right number.
Okay.
Oh.
Perfect. Perfect. No, that was one of them.
1. Go.